Round one, we're on the draw. We're going to keep this hand. Got a blister pod. I guess we can play early and then some decent stuff otherwise. That's actually a nice draw. Question is, which land do we want to find? I mean, I can find wastes. I can also find my mountain or my island, though. I guess the waste technically is the most useful for the Havoc Sower. Maybe that is what I want to find. Alright, I think we'll find wastes. That way we can pump the Havoc Sower. I mean, if I had Radiant Flames or Drowner of Hope in hand, it would make more sense to find the other one, but we do not. So probably go Lagak next turn, I guess. Doesn't seem bad to me. Guess it depends on what he plays. Still no play. Well, that's an I word if I ever heard one. Sweet Boy is my guess. Okay. I guess I don't mind that. I think he wanted to put that on top of my deck, probably, right? Putting it back to my hand is not a big deal. Bouncing my 1-drop 2/2 is not a big deal. If it's any sort of real threat, I'm just going to kill it. Okay. That constitutes a real threat, so we're going to kill it. Guess that works well against our Baloth, no? Alright. We're going to attack into it. I want him to think I have a trick. I guess be pretty lucky if he didn't block it. Seems like a pretty obvious block, but I'm still going to fake like I have something. Okay. One card left in his hand. I guess we don't need to play the Oblivion Strike. Doesn't matter if he kills our Havoc Sower. Or our Blister Pod, for that matter. So blue-white flyers. Did not see a bunch of early game. I can't imagine he has a ton of early game. Sharpshooter does not deal with what we saw, so probably don't need it. And I don't think we need any more late game. Probably don't need any combat tricks. Vines of the Recluse seems like a good one, though. That's going to get... Blue-white just is so commonly just basically a Flyers deck that I think Vines actually might be something we're looking for here. But what do I want to cut for it? I don't really want to cut a creature. I could cut a Corpse Churn. Corpse Churn has good synergy with Baloth Null, but I might just prefer the combat trick against the Flyers for 1 mana. I think I might like that more. It's just a really high chance that he has a lot of Flyers in there. And Vines is just so good against the blue-white deck, I would think. I like Corpse Churn, but I think we'll forego a little bit of deck synergy for a powerful 1-drop trick against his deck. All right, this is a nice hand. Loam is a good draw. So, are we going to find the wastes again? I guess this time we really don't know which one we want to find. I mean, we have like, all right, well, now we don't need to find wastes. So, well, I guess technically we don't need to find anything, do we? We don't have any double green. Guess it doesn't matter. We're going to go for the island because we can cast Radiant Flames now off Unknown Shores, and if I draw Drowner of Hope, I just want to play it for 6 mana, so we're going to go island. I mean, technically I didn't need to put any land on top, but considering the cards in our hand, I think putting the land on top is actually the best idea. Okay. That doesn't ramp into the Dwar Isle Avengers, so that's good news. So next turn I can play the Embodiment or the Path Warden. I guess Embodiment... Is Embodiment better? Yeah, it actually is. Because getting the Vigilance lets us both attack with the creature and then post-combat play a Path Warden. Depending on our opponent's board, of course. But then again, if I play Path Warden... No, I would still have to play the land. I think playing the Embodiment first is better. If we are going to get the opportunity to attack, we'll see. Yeah, I guess we still do. Okay, so let's go Embodiment here. So this lets us next turn play land, make a land creature, swing with the land creature and Embodiment, and then still play Path Warden. Seems good to me. Otherwise, we don't have to make a land creature and we still get to play Path Warden. Either option is fine. Sky Spawner's a good card. Okay. It's tolerable. Is he going to swing with the Infiltrator or not? No swings with the Infiltrator. Okay. So, it's a fine draw. So I'm trying to think. I don't think I want to make the land creature. Or do I? So if I make the land creature, what's his best double block? It's Infiltrator and Sky Spawner. And at that point, I can basically just kill a Sky Spawner. It's not the best trade for a land. It's not a horrible trade either, though. Because I'm still going to end up with enough lands to cast everything. It does keep me 1 turn off of Path Warden. And it doesn't give me any fuel for Baloth Null. But I'm trying to think if I care about that. If I swing with the Embodiment Witter as best blocks, probably Avenger and Infiltrator, and that way I have to kill... I think I'm actually okay with just making his blocks awkward. Like, the thing is, the way I see it, if he kills my land creature, I get to eat a Sky Spawner, which is fine. Trading a land for a flying creature, in my mind, is just fine. It also makes his blocks more awkward for my embodiment. So I kind of like this, plus the fact that I still get to follow up with an Essence Depleter either way. I think this is going to work out fine. Like, and he doesn't even, I mean, that was like perfect for us. He took a boatload of damage, and we still get to follow up with a really powerful 5-drop here. Like, I think the double block is definitely something he should have considered there. But like I said, I'm willing to trade my land creature for a Sky Spawner because a land's a land. I'm going to find more land at some point. I'm not concerned about land. We're definitely going to make another land creature, so let's do this again. We've got all the vigilance. Swing with these 3. And then we get to likely follow up with Baloth Null. If we don't, we still get to follow up with Depleter and Hedron Crawler into Baloth Null the next turn. Depleter is just awesome here too with Hedron Crawler, so I really don't care what the outcome of this blocking is. I'm going to end up in a good place, I think. Yeah, this works fine with me. All right, I think we're going to go with the Depleter Hedron Crawler. I think it just sort of maximizes the eventual usefulness of our Baloth Null, I think. I could also just play the Depleter, but I think we're gonna stall out on the activating the ability for 1 turn, just so I can potentially use it twice a turn. I don't think it's greedy to not play the Baloth Null either. I feel like there's a pretty high chance one of our creatures is going to end up dying, because I'm just going to keep swinging to the fences with this Path Warden. I guess I could have swung to the fences with my Loam Larva and Scion Summoner too, and just... He has no cards left in hand? Okay. I mean, at this point, we're going to... I guess we're still only swinging in with the Path Warden, but still. I mean, can he really afford to... I think we actually want to kill the Infiltrator, believe it or not. Because then my other guys... Well, I guess my other guys still can't really attack in, can they? I guess we'll kill the Cloud Mantle. Let's get rid of the Flyer then. Either way, it still works out pretty nicely for us. Just bring back the best creatures in the game. Not the best creatures in the game, but you know what I'm saying. We just brought back 2 powerhouse 5-drop cards and got a 4/5. I'd say we got our value's worth. All right, draw Isle of Engine number 2. We're still in just... I can't imagine our opponent getting to attack here profitably. They can attack, I guess, but it's not profitable. Not profitable enough, at least. All right, they're getting in there. They're going for it. So, if we draw a land, we get to go embodiment, swing with a creature plus still use Essence Depleter because of the vigilance. So, a land draw is actually really nice. Got a Drowner of Hope instead, which is also really nice. So let's just swing with our Bailout Null here. Oh, well, I'm gonna kill 2 guys instead then. And we'll play Drowner. I'll let you attack. So we can go embodiment plus, yeah, I think that's what we want. So let's go embodiment. Land drop. Yes. I think we're just going to swing. All right. Opponent has had enough. Well, our deck looked pretty good there. Turns out Bailout Null is a sick card. Surprise, surprise. Okay, very cool. That was fun. We'll see you in round 2.